said you're gonna run this meeting, you gotta run it appropriately. I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, now you know.
Pledge
Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Commissioner Zoller, would you like to lead us in prayer?
Yes, if I could. Dear Lord, please give us the strength and the vision to lead the county through somewhat difficult times that we can make it better for all. Amen.
Amen. I'd like to add just a special prayer for Kenny Estep's quick recovery. He's been in the hospital, had a heart valve worked on or replaced, one of the two,
But he had it replaced with a pig valve.
with a pig valve. Well, that's appropriate for Kenny, yeah. Being on the farm and all, you know.
When?
It was
I talked
last
to him
week.
last week. Is he still in the hospital?
As far as I know, he is, yeah. I was hoping Loretta would be here to get an update, but, okay, roll call.
Commissioner Stacy is absent. Commissioner Zoller.
Here.
Commissioner Kirschner.
Here. Okay, journal. Okay.
I think you're asking for a motion to approve the DVD recording of the previous
Yeah, I
session.
will do that already. It's next on the agenda here. Need a motion to approve the DVD recording. Oh, you sure you don't want to run this? February 24th meeting.
I make a motion, we approve it as outlined.
And I'll second. We don't need a roll call on that. Okay. Any adjustments to the agenda?
No, I'd like to just have some discussions, we can look at setting up some committees for this Joint Justice Center. I am having a meeting today with the mayor and two of the judges to see if the city is an interest to participate with the county and the Joint Justice Center. And even though we don't have something put together yet, but I think it sounds very positive. And I think, so we could keep moving forward, that we need to at least start discussing setting up a architectural review committee or in design and start looking at the hiring of an architect and so forth. I've asked a very reputable contractor in this community if he could give us an outline of the steps we need to take of like hiring a project manager and how we go about that, and then what kind of time frame that we should have. And so I hope to have that by next week, at kind of an outline that to help us go through that process.
Well, we want to have Commissioner Stacy here when we discuss this and make a decision, but we do have a proposal for a steering committee from COG, the Council of Governments, to spearhead the project, the Joint Justice Center project. And they've submitted to us kind of a plan of action, and we'll review that with Commissioner Stacy when she returns to see if we want to go that direction. I know there's been some requests from a number of citizens and a number of stakeholders to have a design review committee for the project. So I think all those things we'll need to consider, and then consult with Commissioner Stacy when she returns about what she'd like to do. So far, we've been unanimous in the decisions we've made, so kind of like to keep it that way. Okay, old business.
I don't have anything.
Old business, okay. New business?
Okay, you want me to run through resolutions?
Sure.
Okay, I have bill vouchers 25 and 30. I have resolution supplement to the permanent appropriation for the Juvenile Programs and Services Fund 176, putting $6,000 into contract services. I have a resolution authorizing Seneca County Board of Commissioners to enter into an agreement contract with ADN Safety Solutions, LLC. This is at the request of the engineer. A resolution authorizing the Seneca County Board of Commissioners to enter into an agreement contract with Maximus Consulting Services Incorporated for the cost allocation services of fiscal years 2014, 2015, and 2016. I have a resolution authorizing the sale of county-owned property, a 1997 Ford ambulance, asset number 20408, retroactive to August 18th, 2014. I did pull the one resolution for the agriculture easements until he gets here. I think he's on the schedule for 11:15.
11:15?
Yeah.
I have a question. How much do we pay this Maximus? And just for everyone's education, Maximus is a group that we contract with. I'm just curious how much we pay for them. And what they do is they assess the cost of a building, and they would allocate the different non-general fund agencies that are in that building. And this would be the same type of process that we would use if we would enter into an agreement with the city and do a joint justice center. So that they do is they pool all the expenses of a given building, and that's what we do with the RTA. For instance, regional planning, that's not a general fund account, so we charge them some rent
Yeah.
to occupy that building, and it's Maximus is the group that it's kind of an independent agency. They assess all the costs and so forth. How much do we pay for that?
Is it maybe $750 now?
Pardon?
$8,750.
7,000?
8,000.
8,000, okay, that's for
$750.
them to do
And
all.
they do all general and non-general. We only charge back the certain non-general funds.
And that's of all the
All-
county buildings
Yep.
that are.
Like the sheriff's office, he's general fund, but he's got the allocations of what Maximus determines what his cost would be if we would actually charge out to all of the departments. He includes
Very
all.
innovative, and they always work in a year in arrears. So if there's let's say that there's, a real bad winter this year, well, next year they'll pay for it. So it's.
Different projects always go in arrears.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, so, yeah, that's right, if they would happen to make some major renovations in that building in 14, they pay for that in 15, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I think it's a good deal, and for $7,000, I think we're getting our money's worth.
8,700.
Yep.
8,700.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, I got
Just need a vote.
Okay, I just want to make sure there weren't any more.
I make a motion that we approve the appropriations as we've discussed.
All right, second? All those in favor?
Aye.
I guess that's it.
Can we
Okay.
take a roll call there?
However you guys want to do it.
We usually take roll call. We gotta take roll call for resolutions.
Commissioner Kirschner,
Yes,
Commissioner Zoller,
Yes.
Commissioner Stacy is absent.
okay, no other items?
Nope, not
Okay.
until we get to the time schedule.
It's time for public comment. Anyone from the audience have anything they'd like to say today, or any questions they have?
Did Dee Dee specifically say 11, or do we want to do them now or wait?
I think the bid openings, we have to wait to the time frame.
Sure, yes.
Legally,
Yes.
there, but the other ones we certainly would be very receptive if they wanted to come
Are you
forward.
expecting anybody else to?
No.
Okay.
Anything?
You want us to go now?
I don't know.
You want us to, okay.
Sure, we'll let them go now.
We'd like to, I understand that March is DD Awareness Month. I'd like to maybe explain a little bit about it
Yes.
and.
Well, first, could we introduce ourselves? Would that
Sure,
be-
absolutely,
Um,
please do.
And there's a few more folks today because we were to go down to the State House, they host DD Awareness Kickoff at the State House there, and we were to meet some representatives later this afternoon, but we got as far as Marion, and the freezing rain kind of got the better of us, so we had to turn around. So, but I'll take, especially our self-advocates would like to introduce themselves. You guys want to stand up and introduce yourselves?
My name is Petra Stallier. I'm from Louisville, from Cedar County. I worked for Bob Evans 9 years, 29 March, and I worked for the Pastoria Wolfie at Pastoria Fishing.
Welcome, glad to have you here.
And if I may add, if I recall, one of the star basketball players last year.
Yeah?
I think you probably you scored more points than anybody, if I recall.
Last couple of weeks ago, we had a little game because Ashland County had a TV team. So the varsity didn't come, but our varsity played the Ashland TV game. The best game I have so far is this season. I had 16 points.
Wow.
If you're gonna play the commissioners this year, we don't want you there. You're a ringer.
If I steal the ball how many times, I will.
I want to invite them to.
So, otherwise, you know what the DD Awareness Month for Mars for the Special Olympics will be March 24th from today. But otherwise, it's a lovely basketball game down in Heidelberg.
When is the game? When is
March 24th,
March 24th?
yes.
We have flyers for all of our things. but-
We have flyers, we have 50-50 raffle at halftime. And we have this year's lovely basketball game is being dedicated in memory of a former player used to play, Jim Stark. And we have everyone is invited. This event is a part of your DD Awareness Month activities. This will be available. There will be food there. Last practice for Christina or Cynthia. 419-447-7521.
We'll leave the flyer for you, right?
Here's the flyers.
Thank you, thank you. Commissioner Kirsten, if you have an opportunity, I think you would look good out there on the court there. I was a cheerleader last year. I
don't even want to picture that.
We have a lot of fun, and of course, we hope to see you all there.
We
It
got
was
a
a
lot of
great-
fun
great
stuff and just everybody can show up and have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to tell them who you are?
Hi, my name is Jennifer Lee Bryant from Texas, and I work at Secretariat.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm Heather Geary. I work at the Opportunity Center.
Hey, my name's David Andrews. Although I work we had got totally worked up too, and also Pam dinner March 29, 2015. Dogs are $8 and kids $4 and Easter
Easter egg hunt.
hunt for 10 from 1
1 year to 10-year-old.
old.
Good. So we'll give them those flyers also.
And also that's out to
Good.
The Easter egg hunts in April or March?
March.
Let's hope the snow melts.
Yeah, I hope so.
That or color the eggs.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah,
Well, welcome, David, welcome.
thank you.
My name is Patrick Sanders. I went yes, and we had to get a dialogue for having talking to people not get in class. But us.
Well, welcome, nice
Thank you,
tie.
thank
Good
you.
looking tie you have on there. You're better dressed than the commissioners today.
That doesn't take much, Commissioner.
Those flyers.
And I'm Cynthia Morrison from the Opportunity Center,
And I'm Marta Moore.
Thank
you.
and we do want to just
Well, ma'am.
thank you for
Thank
your
you very
support
much.
of DD awareness, and we try to do some big events just to kind of
Thank you.
remind the community of who we are. And the dinner and dialogue focus, we
Thank
do
you.
encourage people to come to that. We changed the date to March 19th. And the focus on that is just helping us have a voice as we try to change the perspective across the state. There is a movement to close sheltered workshops, make them illegal, if you will. And so our superintendent, Louis Hurst, is very active, and as well as Joe Moore, a board member and also a parent, with going down to give testimony to that effect. And it's kind of got lumped in with the idea of seclusion, and that we're secluding folks, and we feel it's just the opposite. We are getting people in the community all the time, but we just think it should be about choice, and don't take the choice of the Opportunity Center Shelter Workshop being available to folks. The push is for community employment, and we certainly believe in that. Patrick has a job at Bob Evans, but as we know, there are not always jobs available for folks without disabilities in our community.
Sure.
And so it's becoming harder and harder. So we just, a lot of things are changing in the state and perspective, and we just really appreciate this community support. And ask that if you can come to the Palm Sunday dinner, celebrity basketball game, or dinner and dialogue, we welcome just opportunities to share and dialogue with you and answer any questions you might have about our services or people with disabilities.
Well, could the commissioners be of any assistance to you? I mean, could we put a resolution together supporting?
Your resolution today is great, and I will bring that back to the board. And if we do need something along those lines, I'll let you know. They're hearing testimony now, and Joe Moore will be going down on March 10th, and another date to actually give testimony to why sheltered workshops are needed by many families for all kinds of reasons, but we'll let you know. I will certainly take that back.
I reiterate with Commissioner Kirschner, if we need to go down as Commissioner resolution or
Yeah.
even an appearance down at the
Yeah,
State House,
okay.
we would be glad
That'd be
to
great. Yeah.
participate in that.
Yeah.
I know that your director mentioned last year that they were talking about
Yeah,
that, so that's,
It's gotten very, very political. And unfortunately, there are county boards around us who are choosing to privatize and just get into the business of basically being administrators. And, you know, I think what's beautiful about our state is that people should have choice, and maybe that's best for another county, but we think for Seneca County, and it's hard because we're kind of talking about our jobs, but how do you guys feel about the workshop? And
The workshop should remain open
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we gotta get people there, other stuff and keep working and keep going.
So for us, I think it makes the most sense. We serve approximately 400, we did the numbers, Jessica. What-
In the workshop, we serve about 200 people, and so our concern is, what will those 200 people do then every day? You know, they might get a community job for a couple hours a week, but what are they gonna do the rest of the hours of the week? Where will they go? Who will help them day to day? What will their families do?
the community workshop you're talking about is like
Opie, so-
over there, okay.
Yeah.
Our Fostoria division and our Tiffin site.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stop and see my mother every morning, and we kind of set our clocks by the bus that took a couple of the kids on Beechwood Drive to Ropey every day. So
Yeah.
not only were they on time, but everybody was real enthusiastic about getting there.
So some of the people are wearing the Whoopi shirts.
Yeah.
Last year, before we had a Christmas party, we had some people are supporting our Center Rehab and stuff.
Well, yeah, the people that own Ropey down in Judy Miller are awfully great people, and that's
Yeah,
nice.
very
to-
nice
Yes,
people.
come on.
They are really good people.
The dinner and dialogue is going to be on a different date because next Tuesday there's Cecil, but it's on a different date because the people have other meetings.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you. Thank
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome. Let's read the resolution here. Nikki will read that.
I have a proclamation, Board of County Commissioners, Seneca County, Ohio, whereas individuals with developmental disabilities, close enough,
Sorry.
their families, friends, neighbors, and coworkers encourage everyone to focus on the abilities of all people. And whereas the most effective way to increase this awareness is through everyone's active participation in community activities and the openness to learn and acknowledge each individual's contribution. And whereas opportunities for citizens with developmental disabilities to function as independently and productively as possible must be fostered in our community. And whereas we encourage all citizens to support opportunities for individuals with developmental disabilities in our community that include full access to education, housing, employment, and recreational activities. And now therefore be it resolved that we, the Board of County Commissioners, Seneca County, Ohio, do hereby proclaim March 2015 as Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month and recognize that people with developmental disabilities are just like you. Take the time to get to know someone with a disability and what he or she has to offer.
I don't think we need to vote on that, I think we just need to
Sign
sign
it,
it,
yep.
right? Yep. Okay, any other comments from the audience? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Any
I think we
recess?
just
Oh,
go into
recess, I'm sorry.
recess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a bid opening.
We'll go into recess then.
I would make a motion.
Okay, second? All right,
Mr. Kirsten, can I straighten you out?
yes.
You have to write yes or no on this, not your initials.